Hey there, Sagittarius. Excuse me. Hey there, Sagittarius. What's up? What's good? What's happening? Welcome in. Welcome back. This is going to be a general collective message for anybody that was drawn here. Take it if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. I'm going to do a Celtic cross with the Gilded Tarot today. All right. So let's see what's coming up for Sagittarius. Please and thank you. Current situation. Seven of Pentacles came out sideways, though. What is the incoming or influencing energy? Why is it always the Seven of Pentacles today? Like, and not just today, but like, oh, man. Incoming influence. You guys got two. You have the Four of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. I think you've really mastered something, and because of that, you're able to just kind of relax. And it's almost like you know you have your own back here, or you know how to say no. You've practiced it. You've tried it a few times. When you first set boundaries, people get mad. And sometimes you think twice about, maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe my boundaries are too high. Maybe I should pull back on that a little bit. But you guys have gone through it so many times where you're like, I got this now. It's like when you first try something, it's wobbly. You're not perfect. But now you guys are at this position where you're like, it's easy for you now. I like it. I like it a lot. What's in the foundation here? Oh, yeah, Six of Swords. Recent past. You definitely know you're making the right moves here. Your intuition is really, really strong at this time as well. Like, y'all are a force to be reckoned with. Some of you guys are master channelers. It's almost like you have this ability to read so many different things. Like, you can go into a room and read the room. You can look at a picture and read the picture. You can look at a location and read the location. I like it. I like it a lot. I think you've put a lot of time and energy into working on this and building this skill, mastering this ability. It's gotten you through a lot so far. What's in the recent past, please and thank you. Two of Pentacles. Like I said, it was a little bit wobbly. Yep. I can't even make that up. You put those boundaries up and you're like, maybe I'm being a little bit too much, like everything I just said. What's crowning? Are some of you still a little bit on the fence? Or are people talking about you and that's bothering you right now? It's almost like somebody said something and it's just replaying in your mind. This doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, though. This could be whatever it is that you keep telling yourself that's allowing you to master the skill of this trade. Somebody could have said something to you and it really got you thinking, and it just keeps replaying. And ever since, you've been able to grow because of whatever was said. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. We'll find out, though, because there could be somebody trying to test you. Aha! There could definitely be somebody trying to test you, or maybe you're still testing your resolve to stay in this energy, to keep moving forward with this. It really does feel like a whole new power, a whole new ability when you learn no is a whole ass sentence. No is a whole sentence. What is in the near future? Okay, in the near future, we have the Three of Swords. Yeah, y'all might be separating from somebody if they are causing drama, or if they're trying to get in your head, or if they're just that upset that you put up a boundary. And, you know, for me specifically, I think I really had a turnaround in my life when I stopped putting up boundaries for other people and I started putting up boundaries for me, because it is absolutely insane to think that I can control other people and how they are around me. But it is completely plausible to allow myself to excuse myself from the presence of these individuals when I don't feel comfortable in their presence anymore. It just makes more sense. So some of you guys are separating yourself from these people and their energies and their sacred space, because you know what their sacred space is consumed by. Especially if these are people who just cannot help but run their mouth about other people. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, their lives are so boring, they got to talk about everybody else's. But I guarantee you, you've heard that said about these people before. You have absolutely either heard it or said it yourself. Sorry, let me just fix that. Strand of hair does not want to stay up today. Fears, worries, concerns. Fears, worries, concerns. Thank you. This isn't your fear. It's their fear. Their fear is that you're going to wash your hands clean of them and not have anything to do with them. Their fear might also be that you expose them. They're not worth it. I'll tell you right now, they're not worth it. Unless they are worth it. And then if they are worth it, chances are there's going to be other people that expose them for you. You don't even have to do it. Yeah. Nightmare card. Fears, worries, concerns is that you have 0 fucks left to give to them. You want no parts. You're going to wash your hands clean and just move on. I am so done with the spam. How is the divine viewing this, please and thank you? The 3 of Cups. Let them do them. You do you. I feel like the divine is celebrating what you're doing because you're pulling away from third-party situations and third-party people. 333 on the table. We also have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. What's the goal? Yeah, especially if somebody was juggling you and somebody else and they thought they could get you to compete. You're like, compete for what? For that? You must be out your mind. 10 of Swords. That is being stabbed in the back. That is betrayal. Absolute betrayal. I don't know why, but I just heard, I bet you say that to all the pretty ladies that you meet. Oh my gosh, I hate when I hear that. I mean, I'm not even on the dating scene, but I still really dislike when I hear that. What's the potential outcome? The King of Cups, overall energy, temperance, waiting for the right one, waiting for somebody who actually is emotionally available, who is stable, who is balanced to the point where they don't have to do stuff like this to feel fulfilled in their life. This is peasant shit. Somebody here is dealing with an absolute peasant. Remember who you are, kings and queens. Straighten out your crown. Send this fool on their way. The fuck? Sagittarius. I was wondering if your energy was ever going to come out on the table. It's the overall energy. It's funny. What's at the bottom of the deck is what you don't see. But I really feel like Crosswatcher energy totally came through and they didn't see you choosing yourself. They didn't see that. Probably because this person does not value themselves. So they have to have options to make them feel better about themselves. Whereas you know you are the answer, not an option. Thank you. Goodbye. Right? We have angelic energy here. We have Sagittarius, Cancer, Aries. That's it. There are only 2 major arcanas here, guys. I actually don't often get readings like that. So no, this person is not a... a major deal. They're not going to like that. And I felt awkward saying it because like I can feel it. But I mean, don't be a piece of shit and I won't have to call you out for being a piece of shit. Anyways, that's what I've got for you guys today. I hope this message helps who it needs to, how it needs to. I love you guys and I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay beautiful.